1 week from today, Pope Francis will be arriving in the United States. The leader of the world's 1.2 billion Roman Catholics expected to draw huge crowds and adoring crowds, not to mention. The pontiff will also make a pit stop here in New York, ground zero of the contemporary capitalism of which he's been so critical in the past. Bloomberg's Michael Moore has been talking to Wall Street executives. And Michael, are we going to see pushback or protests from top executives?
I don't think you will. I think, Wall Street, they've defended themselves in the past against some critiques, but it's hard to go against the Pope. So I think they're going to take a very conciliatory approach, welcome him, I think some of the leaders here are going to try to show him the philanthropy that's done in New York.
Including the $175 million restoration of St. Patrick's Cathedral, which many of them funded, right?
Yes, he'll be leading prayers. The Pope will be leading prayers there. So that will certainly be an item on their list to point out. But I think they're hoping for probably a more neutral tone from the Pope. I don't think he's going to come out praising Wall Street, but perhaps a more neutral tone would be a win for them.
Maybe he'll dial it down a little bit.
Right.
What exactly has Pope Francis said on capitalism on Wall Street? He's talked about income inequality, but has he attacked capitalism and the pursuit of profit specifically?
He has talked about being over-focused on profit. He's talked about reining in the speculative practices. He hasn't gone too strong at Wall Street, but Wall Street is tied into the capitalistic system that he has said has brought too much inequality, has left too much money in the hands of too few. So I think it's tied into a broader theme.
Tighter into a broader narrative. At the same time, when you reached out to some of these Wall Street executives, who did you talk to, first of all?
We talked to a number of people, Frank Bisignano, CEO of First Data, Ken Langone, who's obviously a well-known figure in New York.
Billionaire investor, co-founder of Home Depot.
Right, John Szynski at Blackstone, a number of prominent Catholics on the street.
Did they say anything about what they hope they can share with the Pope, or what they hope he takes away from him when he does address New York, the home of Wall Street?
I think they're hoping, there's going to be a number of topics that the Pope is looking at. But on the inequality topic, I think they're hoping that he takes away, okay, this capitalistic system does lead to a lot of good. It leads to a lot of philanthropy. So I think they're hoping he gets a little more balanced view on that front. And
they also kind of see some of the same leadership qualities that he exhibits that also do as well.
For all his strong words, they were very laudatory of his leadership abilities, of his humility. There were a lot of strong words for him from the Wall Street.
All right. Well